everybody, I am here with the beautiful Veronique from Organic Burst, who's going to share with us some amazing recipes today. So Veronique, what are we starting with?
We are starting with my spirulina truffles.
I love her spirulina truffles, they are so good.
Extremely nutritious, delicious.
Great, we love that. So where do we start?
I'm going to start with the cinnamon and just put it on. You can use a board or we could use a little dish today. Just sprinkle it over and you're going to roll your little balls in it.
Good news. Did you show you that? Cinnamon in a bowl, very simple so far. There's not like exact measurements with that either, is there? You just cinnamon in a bowl.
Yeah, just roughly. I mean, we can always add more if there's not enough to coat the bowls.
Sorry, every time she says bowls it makes me laugh.
Okay, I'm going to use the word truffle, shall I?
Yeah, we're going to stick to truffles. So what do you have there?
I'm going to use a small packet of ground almonds. You can choose to grind your almonds yourself if you have time. So I'm using a little 125 grams and I'm just emptying the whole packet into a mixing bowl.
So 125 grams of almonds, that's pretty easy. It's so far so good.
So far so good.
You've not had to grind them yourself. I can get rid of that for you.
Thank you very much.
Into my...
Then you can add as much spirulina as you like. If you really like it, you can add a little more.
I love spirulina.
Because I do. A lot of people actually, I'm quite surprised how many people actually do like it.
I didn't like it until I tried Organic Burst.
Not
that I'm trying to plug for you, but until I had it, I didn't really like spirulina until Organic Burst.
It has got a rather,
it's fresh.
Yeah.
It's really fresh taste.
So I'm going to use like a heaped small teaspoon. Like I said, you can use a lot more than that. Just to, actually I might use a bit more than that.
So maybe like a normal sized teaspoon.
Yeah.
So 125 grams of ground almonds. Oh wow.
That would do.
A good teaspoon and a half. Spirulina. All kind of by eye. By eye.
Yes.
Do it by eye. Do you need something to mix that with?
I usually use my fingers or my hands.
Great.
Shall I do that?
Yeah, please. I love that.
So I just to make sure that it's well mixed up together and the bits of ground almonds are loosened up.
Just there. Give it a little squeeze. She's just squeezing it together.
Yeah, just literally just mixing it in by hand.
Lovely.
That
makes it so easy.
Yes. And then I'm going to, again with the, you can use agave syrup, you can use honey, maple syrup, date syrup, whatever takes your fancy. You just need something to make the mixture stick together.
Okay,
that's the idea. So I'm going to use 2 teaspoons. You can use less, you can use more. It's up to you.
Oh, that looks good.
That's quite a lot actually.
I love the sweet stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to use 2.
Sorry, I've given you a lot of spoons to hold. Will you play as a tune later? I quite like that as well. She's musical, she dances.
Yeah.
That's why I say that, because I know she's got some rhythm.
Right.
Can I lick that?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. And now I just give it a little stir, just to make sure that the honey is sort of mixed, sort of starting to stick. It doesn't do a paste yet, but you can tell that it becomes a bit more sticky and it sort of start holding together a little bit more.
Cool. So what she starts to do there is flick the almonds and the spirulina on top of the honey, and then start to mush it in.
When you do this, you know, it sort of becomes a little bit lumpy, I suppose.
Looking a bit more truffly now.
And then again, I'm going to use some water just to add a bit of moisture and to make it stick together even more. So again, you know, it's up to you what consistency you like it. I like it on the dry side myself. Yeah. But they probably last a little bit longer if you put a bit more water.
Okay. How long do they last, have you found? Well, not long if we're around, me and my friends, because we tend to eat them all really quickly. But how long could you keep them? Do they have to stay in the fridge?
Yeah, you put them in the fridge and they last about a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you get your spirulina quota throughout the week?
Yeah.
Just by making one batch.
Exactly.
I love simplicity.
So now you can see by adding the water, it is really sticking together.
Wow.
So just make sure that try not to leave any dry bits.
Okay. So how much water is that? Just a splash to make it? Is it kind of by eye again? Because it's all very touchy-feely food at the moment.
For the sake of the recipe, I would say 2 to 3 teaspoons.
2 to 3 teaspoons, okay.
Yeah.
So 125 grams of ground almonds, a good, well, depending on your taste levels, a good teaspoon and a bit of spirulina, 2 teaspoons of honey.
Yeah.
And how much water again?
2 to 3 teaspoons.
2 to 3 teaspoons, but kind of by eye and feel.
Yeah. So now it's ready.
Ugh, it's like Play-Doh and smells a little bit weird. But it gets better.
So I'm going to start rolling them into shape.
Oh cool, can I help with this bit? I'll just wash my hands.
Yeah. So we just literally, I do it by eye. You can do some little ones, you can do some big ones. It's up to you.
It depends on the size of truffles you like. Doesn't it, everybody?
Exactly.
I go for average, medium size.
Yeah, I tend to use do bigger ones because then it's quicker.
Yeah, and then you get to have your spirulina.
So I'm told the secret of making some really round truffle is to leave one hand not moving and just to let the other hand, just do the work.
Nice. So you're also learning how to roll truffles today. Look at that. Do I pass the test?
Yes, you do.
Great.
And then all we do is just roll them in, just make sure it's well coated.
So just roll them in the cinnamon?
That's right.
Ooh. Well, that's pretty darn easy. Even I can make these. And I don't really have that many culinary skills.
No, I don't. Anything for an easy life, believe me.
And healthy life. Look how easy that is.
Yeah, and it's healthy. It's healthy. Yeah, it's got basically, the spirulina is a complete food. So you get all your vitamins, minerals, proteins, essential fatty acids in this.
Wow.
Put it in the bowl?
Yeah. Why not? Should we make some more?
Yeah.
Have a little more of a waffle? So, Veronique, tell me the best thing about spirulina.
So, I think that the best thing about spirulina is that you get an awful lot of nutrition in a tiny bit of food.
Yes.
I think that's what's so beautiful for me. I mean, it's a lot of spirulinas out there, like you said before, they're quite difficult to take. Yeah,
they can be quite strong and they taste a bit like, not stagnant, but they taste a little bit
heavy or
yeah. So how come organic burst one's different? Because I really like this one.
So we source the spirulina from a little island in the South Pacific Ocean.
Wow.
And it comes from
exotic.
Yeah, from an underground spring water. So it's not water that's stagnant that it comes from.
That's why it tastes so fresh.
Exactly.
Okay.
So there's no bacteria on the surface of the water or anything else that you would expect that to be.
Okay.
And I think it makes a tremendous difference to the actual taste.
Yeah, it is. It's really yummy. Sorry, we're having a bit of a game.
They look like chocolate truffles.
They do look like chocolate truffles. You can give these to your friends, pretending that they're chocolate truffles, and give them health boost, protein, amino acids, all your B vitamins.
You can make those and sort of take them on a picnic.
Yes, that's very true. Take them as a snack to work. If you get that kind of slump in the afternoon, these are really nice to take in the afternoon.
Exactly, and as I said, because they do last for, I would say, up to a week.
Yeah.
You can make a whole batch, and just not worry about it for the rest of the week, basically. If you can
manage just to eat one. I tend to go, I'll just have one, and then keep walking past the plate and falling over and accidentally eating another. I don't do so well, do I?
But it's good for you, and it does make you full quite quickly, actually.
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah.
It's very good for blood sugar, I've found, and especially with the cinnamon as well. That's really balancing blood sugar, isn't it?
Yes.
So combination-wise, it should stop that empty sugar hunger. If you're starting to come off sugar, it's really useful. wow, we're actually making quite a few. I'm surprised how many's come out of the batch.
Yeah.
Saying the size that I always want to make.
Sometimes I make bigger batches, sometimes smaller batches, depending on the kind of week I'm going to have, really.
Yeah, because she's a busy lady. She's all over the place.
Yes, if I'm doing a dancing event, and then it's probably better to make a bigger batch. Yes. I'm not going to be home very much. It's great for people who have never tried spirulina.
Yes.
Try this, because this is such an easy thing to do, and it's such it's got such a great taste. It's so
make these with the kids as well.
You can, yes, absolutely.
Because which kid doesn't like rolling up goo into a ball and then rubbing it and stuff? Like, who doesn't love that? It's like closing it to Play-Doh.
Maybe just about one left in there. Yeah.
About one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tiny, tiny one.
There we go. That's just about enough cinnamon.
This one looks like it's going to be too small, so I might have to eat it. Just so no one gets to see this small one.
That's it.
I think that's probably about right. So we're going to put the recipe of this below the blog, so take a look, have a play, enjoy!